Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long boys blues, 1975. Using girls on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends used to bug. Long boys blues, 1975.
This is Cauldron on the Sinclair ZX Spectrum, released in 1986 by Palace Software. This is one of those games that was a big hit back in the day, and everyone talked about it, and everyone out about how good its graphics are. But if you play it now, it's got a certain bunch of inherent flaws. It's got amazing box art, absolutely fantastic box art, of which that loading screen is lifted from. So you play that witch there, and you want to defeat the Pump King. See what they did there? By collecting all these parts of the golden broomstick, which will make you queen of the witches, or something very, very similar to that. It's a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up that's brutally unforgiving with platforming elements. Now, before we get into the game, quickly, is this the game where when they sent it to be duplicated, and they sent Evil Dead as well, which was licensed of the movie? Yes, I've got a gameplay of it. There is an Evil Dead game on the Spectrum. This was also released on the Commodore 64 and the Amstrad, by the way. And for whatever reason, they duplicated Cauldron to one side of the tape and Evil Dead to the other, which was supposed to be a game within itself to be sold. So they ended up, you know, essentially giving you a free game, which they then updated the box art for. I could be completely wrong and may have imagined this. Updated the box art for and said, includes free game on side B, but I bet they were pretty pissed off. Now, my brother had this back in the day. It's another example of a game I could do very, very little in, but still loved playing it. And from the screenshots, looks phenomenal when it's not moving. You'll see what I mean. It's, you know, I have nostalgia for this game, don't get me wrong, and it seems apt to play it since it's October 1. Kempston, 48k sound only, bummer. Right, and 4-play game. So we start off outside our nice. Oh look, there you go. So I'm assuming that that's my lives, the broomsticks. Well, I know it says hags. Start off outside my nice little house. If I'm not moving, it's very, very nice graphics. I press up, don't hit the trees. Everything kills you. Press fire, and you can't avoid them. It's got that. Why has it got that? The Spectrum could do more than capable smooth scrolling, but my magic is my life, and it's also what my projectiles are. So it seems a tad unfair. Don't hit the trees, don't touch the floor, everything kills you. I'm just seeing a checkered part on the floor. Does that mean I can land there? This is stupid. See what I mean? There? Yes. Oh, I'm on the floor now. If I press up now underneath the tree, there seems to be no point to that whatsoever. I will hit said tree and die. Look at my health already. It's taken an absolute hammering. Just press up. Now you fly along and eventually you will see doors. Not all of them open, but they lead into the underworld where it becomes a platforming game and you have to fly down in the underworld. Fly down, walk around in it and jump like that, but it's not open. We'll give it a go and collect these 8 pieces of the golden broom. Gonna open, you're gonna open, gonna open, you're gonna open. Of course you're not gonna open. So it's attribute clash-tastic. I mean, I don't really have a problem there, but it's, like I said, you flicker. But it's one of those games, when you look at it stationary on the back of the box, you thought it looked fantastic. There is a sequel where I believe you played the Pump King, which is an entirely different game whatsoever. I might do a gameplay of it. I might not. It's just as hard as this. But yeah, the enemies will change dependent upon what you fly over. We'll fly over a graveyard in a minute. Yeah, and ghosts. Only I've got 2% life left. I mean, who thought that... There you go. That, I mean, I know everything was balls hard back then, but who thought that giving you your power, you know, to defend yourself, your projectiles, also being your life force, was a good idea? I mean, like I said, I think actually a couple of magazines did praise it for its graphics. Oh, does that one open? And actually pointed out that it was balls horrifically hard. Now here's the thing, the enemies keep attacking you when you're on the floor. You're going to open, you're going to open? Of course you're not going to open. And you can't defend yourself because you can't fire. Again, brutally unfair, challenging, or just ever so slightly a tad broken. I'm going to go with a tad broken. It does give you a lot of lives, which you will need. So yeah, it's one of those, don't meet your heroes. It's one of those games where you mention, you know, ZX Spectrum games of a certain era, more than most people will say, hey, who remembers Cauldron? I think it was quite pricey as well. Was it an $8.95 game? Now, what I could have done is gone the other direction straight away from my house. It's interesting and cool that you can do that. I chose not to. That's not a key. You think it's... Oh, is it a key? Yes. I've just learned something. So does that mean I can go back to the one that's green? Got a key. This changes everything. I'm going to go back to the green... because of course... Again, if you completed this back in the day without cheating, by all means let me know. But I just think it's too hard for its own good. And that if only you had separate health from, you know, magic, or you had health and your magic was indefinite, then you would stand a chance. But even then, everything finds you because everything locks on to you. And like I said, when you have to go to the floor, who thought that was fair or a good idea, that they can attack you and whittle down your already incredibly whittled down health without you being able to do bugger all to defend yourself? I mean, you're not a particularly good witch, are you? I mean, just an observation. I mean, you look the part and shit, but yeah. And also, what is it called, Cauldron? Do I stick all the parts of the broomstick in a cauldron? Because that's what we're going for, isn't it? The golden broomstick. Although this model seems to be pretty adequate. Maybe that's like the RS Turbo broomsticks. Where was the green door? I'm just guessing it's going to let me do it because the key is green, which would suggest as well I can hold more than one, because it's between my magic and my hags. So once you've got all said keys, does that mean you can just go into, because you don't need any keys at all to be able to go into some of these structures, but does that mean when you've got all of them and you can just willy-nilly happily fly around and just go in as you want? Thankfully there's no bad guys on this screen. Yeah, there you go. Never did that as a kid. Now this is incredibly... Is that the pump? Yes, that's the pumpkin. No, the platforming it's beyond precise. It's like get your protractor and your set square and your fucking spirit level, laser dotted spirit level and everything out. And your 4-leaf clover while you're at that, because you'll see what happens. Let's jump. There we go. I can fall on that one though. No, no, because of course not. So I need to go back because I missed the platform. But if I go back, watch, I go out the door. Are we learning? Are we learning? So I guess is that because the pumpkin's in, I don't even know that's the pumpkin. I'm basing that on the second game because you play that. It's kind of like a bouncing ball game. So no, we'll go this way. We'll cross the ocean. I mean, the thing is, maybe I should go in there. Maybe I'm missing a trick. Maybe I should get a white stick. But you'll see what I mean. If I can get to the other one, I know one place where there is a part of the broom to collect or whatever it is you have to collect, and I can get to the bottom mainly through trial and error. Because every time you fall through a screen and die, it then starts you on that screen in the platforming areas. So once you get this item, I'm fucked if I can get back out. Why don't you just take your broomstick into the bloody ground? Oh, that's my bad. That was a waste of a life. Why don't you just take your friggin' broomstick into the ground? And also, if I'm a witch and clearly evil, although I'm the protagonist, so am I evil? I don't know. Why are the ghosts attacking me? Why is the undead attacking me? Why are they all on the pumpkin side? Why have I got so many questions? And why is this game held in such high regard? Also, yeah, the scrolling's getting on my tits. Come on, just let me. There's this. Oh, bats. I understand why bats hate you, because you use them as ingredients, don't you? I have Newton's something of bat. I don't know. Right, we hit the sea yet? I don't even know what they are. What are they? Okay, apologies for the background. Ooh, pumpkins. So maybe it wasn't the pumpkin in that one. Yeah, apologies for the background noise. It's absolutely tanking out down. We've got the tail end of a storm. Look. Over the channel. Or a lake. So now seagulls are attacking us. Shouldn't they be asleep at night? Oh, you can angle your weapon. Look, if I'm going down, fire's down. If I go up, I'm firing up. Oh. Let's see if we can avoid them. I've only got 2 lives left. Oh, what are they? There's a lot of volcanoes in this world. Oh, that's what they are then. Magma. Right, 9%. See, it's just brutally, like I said, you remember these games and then you forget when you play them just how brutally hard they are. So I'm assuming that's a red key, but like I said, some of these do open without keys, honestly. I did a previous gameplay years ago and then never made it live. I found one door at least that opens without a key. Unless there's going to be blue, red and green, and then any door that's not that colour is game on. That's such a bad idea. Why did they do that? Padding out your game? No, they don't need to pad out your game because it's so brutally hard anyway. Before you take into account that my health is my defence. That's obviously a red. We're going to try anyway. Let's try our luck. Yeah, you see, I've got no key for this, and I go in. Attribute class-tastic. Now you're going to see what I meant about the platforming. Watch this. And, see? And if you fall through one, fuck off. If you fall through one, you'll fall through all of them. The quest is failed, do not dismay, thou may succeed another day. Reach the pumpkin's deadly room and win thyself the golden broom. Thy score is, I see what you did there. We're just going to have a quick fly around in the other direction and see. But yeah, the platforming is brutal. The flying is brutal. Your health is just broken. The enemies just constantly attack you. Landing and them having them constantly attack you. This game doesn't just hate you, it fucking hates you. But yet I still have such strong nostalgia for it. As I said, I'm sure there are people out there who have managed to complete this. Look, see, there's landing zones there. Why are there landing zones when there's nothing but bush? Sorry. Or is it just to suck you in? Eat up your limited life? Yeah, we'll probably get around to playing the second one. I think the second one might be a tinsy-wincy bit more... I can't believe I said that phrase. I haven't said that since I was about 5. Tinsy-wincy bit more forgiving than this, but not much. Oh, not much. And it's a completely different game, mechanic-wise. See, look, piss off. Some sort of bat repellent is in order. Yep, of course it's shut, isn't it? Right, so does that mean there's a pink key? Health, 30, 29. Brutal. Oh, kids these days, you don't know what hard games are. Yoink. Oh, look at him. And he can outfly me. He's gaining on me. Got that one now. Right. Go on, one more door, one more door, one more door. Let me experience some really bad, awful platforming. Oh, the sea. Right, yoink. Again, let's just see if... Oh, I can, to some degree, try and avoid them. Just not much. Let's see again. What is it? Must be global warming. Come on. There we go. Yoink. Come on, one more door, one more door, one more door. Do me a solid, do me a solid. I just want to show people how bad the platforming is. Landing zone. Right. Again, why are there landing zones in the middle of nowhere? I'm sure someone can explain all of this to me, and it's probably in the manual. Don't have a red key. But in we go anyway. So that's random as well. What will you need a key for, what you don't need a key for. And they look exactly the same. Jump. See what I mean? No! At least it should start me here. See what I mean? And it should let me stay, oh fuck off, on the platform. I clearly made it. See what I mean? And if there was something, it would be there in the bottom right hand corner. Only there isn't. And you thought it was difficult getting down here? Leap of faith. See what I mean? Good luck getting out. Anyway, Cauldron on the Sinclair ZX Spectrum, a game I have a lot of nostalgia for, but clearly is balls hard and ever so slightly broken in a great many places. As always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you had this on any of the other versions. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.